So one day,
Just don't do that.
I was playing around like normal, pretending to be
Don't
a
do
puppy,
that.
and after
Don't.
an hour or so, she began breastfeeding the puppies.
Don't do
I then
that.
straight up sucked on her nipple along with
This nigga. He did that, bro. He did that, bro. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Lit Fam. Gang. Now today we got another sus Reddit stories compilation, but today's gonna be a little different, man. So we already watched like pretty much every Reddit story on YouTube possible, right? So I just got a random thought in my head. I'm like, wait, I haven't even checked TikTok yet, my boy. So I went ahead and pulled up TikTok and searched up sus Reddit stories, and voila, here we go. We got some stories to watch. So hopefully these are different than the ones we've seen, but regardless, be ready for regular stories. These are not gonna be sus. Totally. Yeah. Anyway, without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn and let's see.
I decided to play with my brother's hot dog whilst he was asleep.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean, bro? Is it a hot link or?
But he woke up and he ended up doing me. I 21F and my old brother to Fram.
Huh?
Did something really crazy a few months ago.
So y'all some grown ass freaks.
Back, my family had hosted a dinner party with lots of people over.
Right.
And there was lots to eat and drink. At the
Yeah,
end
it was lots to eat, all right. According to you guys.
we sent my brother up to his room
Uh-huh.
a little earlier than the rest of us because he threw up and was super out of it. My mom had
Okay.
told me to help him to his room and put him to sleep. It was a pain in the back too. I basically helped him out of
Pain in the back.
clothes since it reeked a bit and put him into his bed. And
Wait. What did you say right now? Hold on.
I basically helped him out his clothes since it
You helped him out his clothes? So you saw this ninja naked?
reeked a bit and put him into his bed. And he was just in boxes while I was doing all of this. He kept
I'm not gonna say it yet.
apologizing to me for having to help him like this and thanked me many times over and told me he loved me many times.
Okay, bro. Bro's definitely drunk. Like, he's just saying he loves you, but does he actually love you like that?
My mom was going to bed, but had asked me to stay up a little longer to keep an eye on him in case
Yo, this meat in the back is crazy. I need all that meat.
he got alcohol poisoning or needed something. And I agreed since I was going to be up anyways. And now this is where things take a turn. So my brother eventually falls asleep, but kicks his blanket off in the process.
Oh no.
Because I was
So
going
his whole penis is out, right?
pick it up for him. I saw him with a full-on Hard Rock Johnson.
Jesus
Just piercing through his boxes. And it really caught my eye. I know I shouldn't have looked, but it was just sticking out and I got really curious.
This like literally fits so much with the story, bro. Just a guy cutting a whole bunch of meat.
Shouldn't have looked, but it was just sticking out and I got really curious. As I've lusted over him in the past,
Lusted?
I've never seen my brother
It's your brother.
awful as before. I
Yo.
don't know what going to me, but one thing led to another, and I went from just looking at it to full on playing with him. He
I was hoping I didn't have to flip this video.
then woke up and smirked at me. Press share and more for part 2.
Nigga, we not sharing shit. We not sharing nothing but this with a judge, my boy. You going to jail.
Couch while other friends were sleeping.
You what?
Couch while other friends were sleeping.
You rode my friend
No
on the couch.
regrets.
Huh?
On Friday, my friends and I were renting an Airbnb in the city center area.
Oh,
It was 7 of us. We all went out to hang out and drink. One
right.
of us was the designated driver. Let's call him Ben for this story.
Ben?
We all went and had a really good time.
Bro, whenever I hear the word Ben, I just think of that stupid thing with Speed, where he was talking to the talking Ben.
Decided to head back at around 2.
No.
I wasn't stupidly intoxicated. I was tipsy. I still could function well but super slowly. We got back and went to whatever room there was. They couldn't function well anymore, lol. I on the other hand could still take a shower and brush my teeth. With a headache, but hey, I survived. I was walking out
People take showers in 2025?
of the bathroom and out of the room with just a towel on. Went to grab water and Ben saw me walking in a zigzag so slowly like a slug on crack. Ben's exact words slow. Ben got up from the couch and helped me walk to the kitchen. I drank. He still helped me walk and I said I'll sleep on the couch. He walked me to the couch and I just dropped myself on one side of the couch and just passed out. The couch was this big.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some couches, like right when you sit on them, you just sink into it. You just fall asleep right away, bro. Like, especially after a long day, some couches hit, but then some couches are just uncomfortable.
L-shaped couch.
It just depends.
I passed out on the shorter side. Later I opened my eyes and saw Ben slept on the longer side of the L couch. I woke up freaking thirsty and it was bright already. I got up and drank some water and then peed a ton. All of that while in bed. My towel was on the floor by the couch.
So you just had your cooler out?
Didn't realize at first, but when I walked back to the couch, I saw Ben was sleeping on his side, facing me, and awake. We
Wait a
made
second.
contact until I got close to the couch.
Wait a
and he
minute.
flipped sideways and had his back facing me. I then decided to squeeze myself into this small space on the inner side of his sleeping spot.
Why did you decide to do that, my brother?
He was surprised at first but then opened his arms to let me have some space.
Oh, jeez.
We cuddled for a little while until he started to sniff my head and said, "I'm glad you showered last night."
Why did I watch this, bro? I literally wasted 1 minute and 30 seconds of my goddamn time.
My 17M twin sister,
Twin sister.
17F, has been sleeping in my bed with me.
Oh, why?
We're fraternal, obviously, and we've always been really close.
Why?
Her boyfriend unexpectedly died in an accident about 2 weeks ago, which has made her so sad that she can barely function. The day after he died, she knocked on my door at like 3 a.m.
Right.
When I told her to come in, all she said was I can't be alone in my room for one more second. Then she climbed onto my bed, got under the sheets, and went to sleep. I didn't protest or
like,
say
so far, it's not that bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just need some comfort. It's probably scared of the dark, okay? It can't get that bad.
anything. I just let her do what she wanted. After that night, she slept in my bed every night for about 4 nights.
Okay, buddy, yeah. Yeah, after that first night, yeah, that's it, bro. Like, what you doing for the other nights, bro?
It was the same situation each time. She'd come in my room and not really ask. She'd just get in my bed and go to sleep. Sometimes she'd say something like talk about anything to distract me until I fall asleep. She doesn't sleep in my room every night anymore, but she does it every few nights.
Every few nights?
Ago, and I'm pretty sure she'll do it again. I have a king-sized bed, so it's not like she's too close to me or anything.
Okay, so you have space.
It doesn't really make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, space. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
This is normal for someone who's grieving. Also, should I tell my
No.
parents? She asked me not to, but I don't know what to do.
That's not normal.
Whoa, lol.
Well,
I didn't expect this to get more than like 20 responses.
What?
Thank you so much for all the advice and insight. I'm reading everything, but responding to it all would be impossible.
Shut your bitch ass up.
My son nut all over my face.
Oh my god, bro, no, leave this on YouTube Shorts, bro. Leave it on.
My level 9 yacht stepsister invited me into the room. Hear me out.
Level 9
my stepsister, Lily, and I had been living under the same roof for a few months by
Did
now.
I already watch this? I can't even remember, bro. I watched so many of these, I don't know.
Our parents had married in a whirlwind romance, and suddenly, we were siblings. Except, it didn't really feel like it.
Right.
Lily and I were like 2 planets orbiting the same sun, close but never quite intersecting. She was from her dad's previous marriage, and I was from my mom's, and somehow that invisible line of different parents kept us politely distant.
Okay, I don't think I've seen this.
Everything changed. I was walking past her room when the door swung open. There she was, standing in the doorway with an uncertain but hopeful smile, wearing Nike Pro shorts and a tube top.
Oh my god.
Do you want to come in?
Bro called out the exact wear that she had on, bro. He's a freak. Like, how do you know those exact...
I thought maybe we could hang out, she said, almost hesitantly. It was such a simple invitation, but my heart raced with the possibilities. Stepping into
what possibilities?
Like stepping into uncharted territory.
Oh, Lord.
And suddenly, she wasn't just my stepsister.
Oh.
She was Lily, a person with her own passions and stories.
Oh.
As the evening turned into night, our conversation flowed more freely.
Right.
We laughed, shared secrets.
That mac and cheese looked hella juicy, hella wet.
Even opened up about how weird it was adjusting to our new family dynamic. It was in those moments of vulnerability that we truly became siblings, not by blood or by marriage, but by choice. Even though her jokes were kinda lame, I still laughed, and it finally paid off when I started giving her the most devious back.
Okay, bro, no. I was literally about to say how good-hearted this was, bro. It just had to ruin it at the end, bro. What the fuck?
I was so horny, I busted inside the chicken in our fridge, and then I forgot to throw it away.
It's never that serious, bro. A chicken, my nigga? Do you not want to get salmonella in your pee-pee, bro?
My whole family ate it.
And you let your whole
In a moment of reckless desire, I made a big mistake. It was a serious lapse in judgment that I can never take back. I smashed that chicken.
Serious lapse in judgment, my nigga? This is just some free shit, bro. I'm sorry, but you gonna need to get your free ass. Oh, boy.
Chicken with my sausage like there was no tomorrow.
All right,
the
bro.
consequences were unimaginable.
All right.
As the chicken cooked in the oven, the truth simmered beneath the surface. My kids were being cooked alive, all my juices marinating. My family's unsuspecting bites were laden with a secret sauce that would haunt me.
So you literally watched your family eat this chicken, bro, knowing that you busted inside it.
Forever.
Wow.
The taste of regret lingered in every bite, a bitter, salty reminder of my impulsive act. How could I have been so careless? The silence at the dinner table was deafening, a silent scream of guilt and shame. The chicken,
yeah, you should be
a vessel
ashamed
of my indiscretion, lay empty on the plate.
Like, why did you not throw it away, bro? Like, after you did it, why did you not just throw it away? Like, why'd you put it in the freezer like it's not gonna get cooked? You acting surprised about this.
Devoured by unknowing mouths. The truth remained hidden, buried beneath layers of denial and deceit. And as the last morsel disappeared, so did my innocence.
Bro, your innocence disappeared the moment you started effing that chicken, bro. That's it. Like, it didn't take this long to lose it, bro. Anyways, do you guys think you would taste it in the chicken? You know, I don't want to know. Never mind.
All that time our mom was watching me enjoying my sister.
Look, I'm not gonna think 30. I'm gonna just say that, you know what I'm saying, that they're enjoying their time together, they're playing with their toys, or, you know, playing outside, touching grass.
All I could do was stand there, frozen in place. My mom's eyes were filled with a deep sadness, and I knew in that moment she knew exactly what I had been doing. I felt so ashamed and embarrassed, and I wanted to hide away and never show my face again.
You should.
But instead, I mustered up the courage to look my mom in the eye and explain why I had done what I did.
Okay.
I told my mom that I was only trying to help my sister, who was struggling with her own issues. I had been trying to make her feel better, and I thought it was
Now, what exactly are you helping her with, though? Can you, like, give us a step-by-step instructions?
Right thing to do at the time. My mom just looked at me for a few seconds before
Somebody busting this pot? What is it?
unexpectedly smiling. She then said something that I will never forget. She said, "Thank you for being brave enough to take care of your sister when I couldn't." I was taken aback. I had expected my mom to be angry with me.
Right.
But she wasn't. She was actually thanking me. I realized that my mom had been watching me the whole time, not to judge me, but to make sure I was safe. From that day on, I knew that I had a mom who was always looking out for me.
Nigga, what? Okay, look. I'm just gonna think this is not wrong at all. This is not wrong at all.
I hugged my mom tightly and then went to my sister's bedside. I apologized to her for my intrusion into her space and told her I was sorry. To my surprise, my sister hugged me back and thanked me for being there for her.
Okay, it's just
It was
hugs.
then that I realized that sometimes the best thing we can do for those we care about is simply to be there for them, no matter what.
That's facts.
That's why I was so happy when my mom thanked me that day, because she showed me that I had been doing the right thing, even if I hadn't realized it. Follow for more.
Okay, this is a good heartwarming story. Yeah, I like this. It wasn't sus at all, bro.
I went to remove her pants and she had...
Nigga, how you gonna ruin the mood? Like, yo, okay, let me not crash out. Let me get back to reality.
Hesitated. I stopped for a second to ask again, but she collected herself and told me to continue.
Okay.
I took them off and she was wearing male undies. She said
male undies? Why she wearing male undies?
that all of her other undies are in the wash and she had to borrow her younger brother's ones just for this night.
She borrowed her younger brother's undies. What kind of bullshit?
Already confused, and the undies did not smell hygienic, so I was a little thrown off.
Damn, that's crazy.
Nonetheless, I proceeded worst mistake of my life.
Like straight seafood?
When I finally removed the last layer, there were two main things that shocked me.
What?
My girlfriend smelled awful, like she had never washed her area in her life.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Somebody smell awful, bro. That's no. Pack it up, little nigga. Pack it up. Your smelly ass, bro. She got green aura, bro. You ain't got the right aura. You got green aura.
And the second, my girlfriend was a man. She had a PP.
That ain't your girlfriend then, nigga. That's your boyfriend.
I stood back in shock and looked up to see my girlfriend crying. We sat in silence and I watched her cry. She tried to explain, saying that she is trans and she is just yet to have surgery.
Wow.
I flipped out. For 2 years, she had led me on. For 2 years.
2 years?
She had lied to me.
Bro, for 2 years is kind of crazy, bro. How do you not see her PP in 2 years, bro? Like, all it takes is a little look down, bro. Just like get her aroused. Never mind.
What is the grossest thing you've ever done?
What?
When I was really young, like 15 years old.
All right, let me see. What's the grossest thing I ever done, bro? I don't know. I'm super clean. Like I don't do nothing gross. But if I had to say something, I don't know. Like maybe pick my boogers and like wipe them off on like the car or something. I don't know.
We had this female dog. I would just spend my days crawling around with her, pretending to be a dog as well. You know, a kid being a kid.
This shit better not go in the direction that I'm thinking right now, because I will crash out, bro.
Would roll around with her in the mud, crawl around with her across the house, sometimes even try to eat out of the food bowl with her. She gave birth to 3 puppies over the course of a year. I would then pretend to be one of the puppies and do whatever they are doing as if she was my
Boy, if you don't get your freak ass on.
mother. Occasionally I would watch her breastfeeding her puppies and I would get curious on what it tasted like. So one
Why are you curious? Nigga, why, bro? Hold on, let me go back.
feeding her puppies and I would get curious on what it tasted like.
No.
So one day,
just don't do that.
I was playing around like normal, pretending to be
Don't
a
do
puppy,
that.
and after
Don't.
an hour or so she began breastfeeding the puppies.
Don't do
I then
that.
straight up sucked on her nipple along with
This nigga.
He did that, bro. He did that, bro. He did that, bro.
I was scared as shit, bro.
Obviously I was a wee little kid, so I didn't know any better. I was just trying to be a puppy too.
No.
But after getting breastfed, I realized that I kind of like how it tasted.
Nigga,
So I then
oh my god, get your freak ass on, boy.
would continue to drink milk from her for the next few months. It became part of my morning routine. I would even start experimenting by milking her into a cup and adding it to my cereal, or adding.
Bro's getting a morning routine like Ashton Hall, but he's just drinking a doggy's breast milk, bro. Like, imagine telling that to his friends at school, bro. Like, you know what I did this morning? Yeah, I got up and washed my face, and then, yeah, I just sucked on my dog's nipple.
It to milkshakes. But remember, I was just a tiny little innocent kid. One day my mom would catch me in the action, full mouth to nipple, and I got in major trouble. She thought I was mentally ill and tried to send me to a therapist, but I would tell
I would send you somewhere different, but that's just up to me.
her how I was just a child who didn't know any better. Remember, I was only 15. I also told her if she would have just breastfed me herself, this wouldn't have been a problem to begin with.
Nigga, what? What are you are 15 years old talking about you should have breastfed me yourself. Bro, it's too damn late, bro.
I gained consciousness a few years later and I remembered what I'd done. And I am a bit
Gain conscious? What do you mean gain? Bro, you're 15. You were way old enough to know what the hell you're doing, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, how much is it?
Oh my God. What? IG girl with a booty emoji.
I don't sell that kind of thing.
What?
I meant the mirror.
Oh, right.
Oh,
The
right.
mirror? I mean, I wasn't really selling it, but I can do $50 plus $20 for shipping.
Will it come
Bro.
with the beautiful woman in the reflection too?
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of good, bro. Shut your bitch ass up. That was.
You never wanted the mirror, did you? I bet you used that line on all your girls.
Only if they are worth my time. You
Damn.
free to grab a bite sometime?
I have a boyfriend.
Okay.
Even better then. If you were single, I'd have way more competition. But now it's just a 1v1.
Yo. No, okay. Also, real shit. That was kind of nice. I can't even lie. That was nigga said since she's not single, he has way less competition 1v1, bro. That's kind of nice.
You're bold. My boyfriend wouldn't like this. He's a professional boxer, you know.
Oh yeah? What's he gonna do?
I'm not sure you want that kind of smoke.
Damn.
Well, he's not bulletproof, is he?
Okay, buddy.
Jealous much? You know he's rich too.
And I care because...
He drives a Mercedes AMG 63S.
Nice.
I gotta get
but
that
I still
car.
didn't ask.
Bet you're rocking some old beater car.
Old
I drive a
beater.
Mercedes too.
Sure.
Bro,
Probably
there's
some
nothing wrong with rocking a beater car, bro.
old model from the scrapyard.
Nah lol, it's an AMG 1.
Wait, what?
What? Yo, this nigga's stupid, bro.
18 female. I accidentally did the deed with my older brother.
Nigga, how do you accidentally do it, bro? How?
So, a couple of weeks ago, I had a friend staying the night, and long story short, we ended up without any clothes on in my bed fooling around.
Nigga, that story is too damn long. It's too damn long, bro. Shorten it up.
We basically just touched each other's melons and played with each other's kitty cat for a bit.
Alright, bro. I hate TikTok so much. Why is this worse than YouTube, bro? Why?
My stepson thinks I have a level 9 giant. That's why he
A level 9 giant, bro? Is it supposed to be gyat? It's gyat, not giant. Come on, AI, get it right.
I'm not stupid.
Wait, what?
And I understand
Wh-
many people
Whoa,
will assume
hold on.
my stepson thinks I have a level 9 giant. That's why he pounds the heck out of me.
That's why he pounds the heck out of... You could have kept this on the low, bro. Like, why are you sharing this with the world?
I'm not stupid, and I understand many people will assume I'm joking, but this is a real confession, and I can't figure
Your best bet is to act like you're joking, my nigga. Just at least pretend.
out why someone would write this post if they didn't actually trust in their words.
Mm.
My stepson is 19, and he's found me appealing for a long time. It's not an Oedipus complex. It's because I have a very pretty face and a lovely figure as well.
Mm.
We're not related
I
by
mean, at least it's not a minor, but still, bro, that's still weird.
blood at all. A few years ago, I
It is
caught my
not
son
blood.
sharing selfies of me online with other guys and saying, "Look at my mom. She has a giant yacht." I obviously called him out. I'm 42. I didn't adopt him that early. I adopted him when he was 9.
Oh, he was
and I've been
adopted?
single for years. I just don't find the kind of man that I want. My stepson finds me physically attractive.
Wow.
Yes, but he's also a nice guy who truly likes me. As
So
a
he
person.
got adopted into some cheeks, bro. That's wild. Like, is that a W or an L? Like, what?
A lot of admiration for me. He cares about my character, and he's proud of my accomplishments. He's
Uh-huh.
so thankful because I essentially saved him from being poor, and he truly cares about me more than he cares about anyone else because,
Why you gotta say
well,
that, though?
I'm his mom. We're not in a real relationship, and we aren't romantically in love with each other. It's a different kind of...
Yeah, but you're still clapping cheeks, my boy. You might as well be romantically involved.
I like that, and it's actually literally the best Shreks I've ever had in my life. And I'm also really happy to...
The best Shreks? Are you? I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna fucking crash out.
please him shrejally. I always take his nut on my face. For your... Your information, I'm repulsed by Insmist, and if he was my biological son, I would totally be against this, but he isn't. He's from a foreign country. I'm probably more
From a foreign country, my nigga?
related to my neighbor than I am to my stepson,
Mm.
but we've been through so much together, and we genuinely love each other in a pure way. I just love him, and I don't...
Shut your bitch ass up, bro. Ain't nobody care, bro.
I sat on a boy's lap on a bus ride through a bumpy road. I was in college at the time and frequently rode the bus to and from school. Yes, there was a college bus.
Okay, college
we
bus.
We usually have a uniform at our university, but there was an event that allowed us to dress casually. I was riding home from school when I realized there were no more seats on the bus.
Right.
I was really tired at this point and just wanted to sit down.
So you sat down on someone's meat.
At the far end of the bus, I saw a familiar face, my classmate from one of my classes during my first year.
Right.
I walked up to him and said hello. He was kinda a nerdy guy who I found pretty cute. I started a
See guys, hey, nerdy guys be winning, bro. It's a fact.
And eventually
That's why I'm gonna put my glasses on, bro. Yeah. Oh shit. RIP glasses, bro. I broke them. God damn it. Just about to wear it like this, bro.
Explained to him why I was tired and tried my best to not sound mean or demanding when asking him for a seat.
Right.
He didn't hesitate agreeing and standing up, but before he could do it, I managed to sit on his lap first.
What?
I'm not entirely sure why I did it, as I didn't intend to do so at first.
Nigga, yes you did, bro. You act like your brain didn't tell you to, your neurons didn't connect and tell you to sit on his lap, bro. Like that doesn't just happen.
I think my brain just
That's a voluntary action, buddy.
Worked too slow, lol. I kinda panicked and asked if he minded, but he answered no real quick, and that was that. My skirt was so short that when I was sitting down, I was sure my panty was exposed, and I take it he felt this as I felt him immediately get hard.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, bro. Like, why are you wearing a shirt that damn short though? Like, I thought this is school. Why you need to wear that?
It was pretty hot, so when the bus went through a bumpy road or a hump, I grinded my ass a bit more.
I never thought I would be saying this, but TikTok is worse than YouTube Shorts, bro.
I could feel myself getting wetter.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
My selfish husband is obsessed with my kitty and won't let me use a toy to pleasure my.
Get your freak asses on, man!
Me and my brother did the deed.
Oh my God.
So it all started when I came home from work, and I was super tired, so I took off my clothes and started to get ready for my shower. 20 minutes passed, and I noticed my brother.
Shut the fuck up.
I walked down the aisle with my brother's thumb inside me. After my was 18 now 28F, mother died, me and my brother was 22 now 32, got close, and one thing led to another during our grieving and we started having gex.
The fuck is gex?
Anyone.
What is gex?
It was just our little secret.
What is that?
It helped us feel better and closer as a family.
Putting thumbs in your butt is making you feel closer, man? Like, I don't think anybody that's watching this video wants to go put their thumb up their.
I was 24. I met my now husband, and we eventually got engaged after a year of dating. I never told him about my brother, and even though he commented that we were close for siblings, he never seemed to suspect anything. Me and my brother continued ducking regularly even after I got engaged.
Why the fuck are y'all doing this still, bro? Even after you get engaged, yo, you're addicted. It's called an addiction. There's something wrong with the neurons in your fucking brain, mate. There's something wrong with that. There's something deeply wrong with that.
On the morning of my wedding, when we were waiting for the ceremony to start, my brother got me alone in my hotel room saying he wanted a moment with me before the ceremony. He
to do what?
Me away and got super possessive and jealous.
Oh my God.
Ended up ducking me in my wedding dress saying things like, "You're mine. Don't forget it," and you bet.
And your wedding dress is crazy, my nigga. Yo, I know the husband gotta be watching this, bro. Like, what is he gonna say when he sees this?
Better still want your brother's PP when you're married. It was so ducking hot. And the best gex of my life to this day. Normally, I don't let him.
Wait. Oh, no. That sentence does not say what I think it's to say. First of all, I'm just in disbelief that she's doing this in her wedding dress, bro. She's literally about to get married. Like, you could at least wait till after or something, bro.
To this day. Normally, I don't let him thumb inside me, but that morning I was so into it. And he was ducking me so deep and hard. He came before either of us could.
Bro, what is wrong with TikTok, bro? What is wrong with this shit? I'm flabbergasted right now. I'm not turned on at all. I'm turned completely off.
My dog passed yesterday. I've been stretching his naughty ass out to perfection.
Nigga, what the fuck? Did you not say your dog just passed away? Like, what?
My dog passed yesterday. What? I've been stretching his naughty ass out to perfection, and at some points I'll rub some peanut butter on my D and swirl it around in his mouth. Sometimes.
You could have just started with the free shit. Why'd you have to use that he died, bro? That's the only reason I continue watching this shit. Because I felt bad for your dog, nigga.
He'll bring his limp body to the dog park, but I'll be playing with him instead of other dogs. People look at me with disgust in their eyes, but they don't understand what I'm feeling. I got another dog.
They don't understand what you're feeling? Nobody understands this shit. And I hope they never will, my nigga. You're a psychotic human being.
Same breed and size, and wanted to test what I could pull off on a living animal. I took off my clothes while the puppy was watching intently and swirled my D around in a jar of peanut butter.
I'm done with this shit, bro. Oh, come on, watch.